You can go in. You win this. Line up. He's gonna flash. Look at the damage. Oh my god.
Where are they going? Where did they go?
OP. Holy shit.
Hey guys, it's Perry. I have a special guest. I have the rank 1 Gwen today. He is going to walk us through how to understand this champion and really explore why Gwen is so OP right now. Or I believe Gwen is OP. We'll learn if it actually is. We have Ninki here, guys. Ninki, walk me through who are you and what's your current status, peak and history with League of Legends.
Alright, what's up? So, I'm Ninki, the rank 1 Gwen, allegedly. And pretty much I'm a top main. And I started playing ranked around like season 10 or so. And I played a bunch of stuff. But I got to Challenger for the first time playing Gangplank top. And I peaked 1100 LP. And that was in like season 13. After that, I quit the game because they reworked GP and they completely changed his identity. And they made him like, he went from an assassin to like a bruiser, and I didn't like that. But then I came back because I was like, okay, Gwen, this champion literally plays exactly the same. Scales really hard, good team fighting. Came back, became a Gwen main, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I peaked low challenger, like top 50. I mean, I guess that's not low challenger, but top 50 playing top lane. And then I swapped to jungle afterwards and hit top 10. I was rank 7, 1300 LP a couple months ago.
As a jungle Gwen main.
As a jungle main. Well, not a couple months ago, but like December or so, like last year. It was like half a year ago.
Peaked top 10 as a jungle Gwen main. That's what I'm looking
Yep.
for. So you have the experience, especially on Gwen, and just as a jungler, like it's relevant enough to where I think these questions will still be absolutely applicable. I mean, you have a lot of games on Gwen, so you know the shit on this champion.
Yep.
Cool. So walk me through what you think the overall take is on Gwen in this current meta. Like, if you're Iron, again, we target Iron to Diamond. Where do you think Gwen lies for your average lower elo player?
I think I'd say Gwen is, for jungle champions, I'd say it's definitely a top 10 jungle champ right now in this current meta. Because other than a couple assassin picks, you're like really good into most comps. I'd say the only difficulty is like a lot of lower elo players can just farm up and then they're not able to actually convert the lead early game into a win. But if you can get a little bit of mastery on the champion, it's just really good for climbing and really good for carrying. I recommend as a one-trick champ.
So walk me through real quick what you mean by they can't close the games out with their lead. Is that a mechanical thing? Is that a Gwen specific thing? Just bad macro?
It's usually a combination of things, but I say it's mainly like a Gwen specific thing. Because the difference between like a challenger Gwen player, well, I guess if we're talking Iron or Diamond, like the difference between a Diamond Gwen player and like an Iron Gwen player is that the Diamond one can pretty much just like run in to the fights and literally just 1v5 pentakill them, or at least like know when to go in and just initiate the fight, have insane W usage, line up the ults on everyone. But you'll see a lower elo player kind of go in, miss all their stuff, and then their W runs out and then they just die.
Cool. So it's a lot of you mentioned it, but champion mastery and learning your limits on the champion so you can win the fight. So that makes sense. But overall, seems like a solid choice. Let's talk about what your win con is. So are you looking for your first item, second item? Do you need your third? When do you feel like, oh, I'm going to carry this game? Level 13, 11? What's your goal? Yeah.
At the current state, for the longest time, it was like 3 items, Nashor, Shadowflame, Rabadons, but at the current position we're in, Riftmaker is just insanely OP on this champ. So you can hit 2 items, Nashor's Rift, and at that point, that's when you're like pretty much able to carry most fights. Around level 13 as well, because you want your E maxed out. Because after they did this recent change, you want your E cooldown refund to be 65% instead of anything less than that. It's really, really difficult until that point. And that's why, I mean, I'm going to get into this later on, but secret runes tech.
For points into E. I have a feeling I know what you're hinting at here. So we want level 13, we want our 2 items. So
yep.
Ultimately, it seems like Gwen is not like a stack dragon, stack grubs, or like do all the objectives. It's more of like a, we want to play for gold for ourselves, and we want to play for EXP for ourselves. Does that sort of encompass?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, cool. So Gwen is a resource-intensive champion. We need gold and EXP. So that to me, that would mean like you need to be really on point with your camp respawns. You need to be really on point with just making sure you're not wasting time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I add a quick little caveat though? It's a resource intensive champion, I'd say in lower elo. Like it's fine to just give up all the dragons if you're confident you can carry. But I feel like when you get to high elo, maybe like Masters GM, you're kind of gonna need to at least trade objectives or play for some. Like giving up all of them is usually not the win con. So the higher elo you get, the more you kind of go towards like team play and objective oriented play style.
Yeah, better level macro. Kind of
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. Cool. So let's talk about what counters this champion. What does Gwen hate? Invades, champions. If I'm like, yo, I want to beat Gwen. I'm playing against Gwen jungle. I want to beat the shit out of this Gwen. I don't know how. What would you recommend me to do to beat the shit out of Gwen?
So what you do if you want to beat Gwen in the jungle, you pretty much just lock in any assassin. Well, I mean, there's some assassins she's actually good into, but pretty much any assassin like Talon, Kiana, Rengar, all these champions that just have enough burst damage to one-shot her, especially if they have a bit of CC like Kiana. Or if you're not playing like directly in the jungle, and let's say you're playing like a different role and you still want to counter her, you just need a lot of CC, and you need to be timing your CC around like her W. So for example, if you're playing like Rel support, like that's a good pick into Gwen, or Braum because it can block the ult and CC her. You need to literally just be giving this Gwen like a really hard time and just CC her like right after she uses W, it runs out, now she's vulnerable. The biggest mistake people do is they'll walk in their W, waste all their CC, and now like their team can't hit her, right? And they can just like Gwen can just disengage for free.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
cool.
That's pretty much it.
So let's talk more like specific to what we can do to beat the Gwen though. Like let's say Gwen has no W. Is that Gwen's most vulnerable situation? Like can Gwen fight without ultimates? Those are two things I'm really curious about.
Yes, so in 1v1s, I'd say you don't need your W depending on the champion and your ult. But if you're taking 1v2s, 1v3s, you definitely need your ult. Like you can also manage a 1v2, 1v3 without W, but you need your ult. But then if you're taking like 5v5s or like big team fights, you just need everything. If you have no W, you have to disengage. If you have no R, you can't go in.
Cool. So would you say like I have no ult, I'm weaker than what I could be. So therefore, if I'm the enemy trying to beat Gwen, I want to start a fight if possible while Gwen has no ult. Would you agree to this or?
So if you're the enemy, you want to start a fight when Gwen has no ult? Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. So punish Gwen when she has no ultimates. Try to take a tactical fight. Cool. And then the last question here that normally like is like, do we want to invade Gwen early on? Like, let's say I'm playing a champion that can invade Gwen. Am I doing a red buff to invade your blue Gromp? Am I doing Raptors to invade? So we say yes. Does it matter what champion I'm playing? Like, can I do this at all? Like, do you beat me level 2? Let's say I'm playing, I don't know. I'm playing like a farming-ish jungler. Or like, I mean, okay, obviously you can't play like Evelyn or something. You need to play something that can actually fight you. But you would say that most of the time Gwen is not happy getting invaded, yeah?
Yeah, at level 3, I'd say level 1 and level 3 are the weakest. Gwen's level 2 is actually pretty strong. So let's say you're playing against like, let's say they do like 5-second rule on you. I mean, you're still probably going to die, but that would be your best chance of actually winning. So if they do like a Raptors Gromp invade, you could actually kind of fight that a little bit. But if they did like a 3 camp, like let's say Talon does Raptors, Red Krugs or something, then walks into your blue side, he can literally just kill you and you can't do anything. No counterplay. Some champs like Kiana though and Kha'Zix, like those champs aren't actually that strong early, in my opinion. So you can like get to level 6 on those and you don't have to invade. But if you're playing like like a typical assassin in level 3, that's when you want to invade Gwen. So 3 camp invade's like the best one.
Cool.
In my experience.
But Gwen can compete. There's some makes sense. Okay, cool. And then the last thing we want to address here is items, runes, and summoners. And while we are talking items, runes, sums, let me queue on up. Make sure I own Gwen though.
Can I screen share my client for the?
Yeah, go.
Like
let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Don't mind the naked stream.
All right.
So for jungle, this is what I was always going for the longest time. I can like go through why you take each of these, but Conquer is just the best because it's literally the best keystone since this just gives you AP plus healing. There's just nothing else that's better. People try First Strike, but you're just really weak early if you go this. And also you like all of these mini runes. Yeah. Triumph is the best because you don't need mana in jungle. Even in top lane, I still go Triumph. Alacrity. Some people go Ability Haste. I don't know what I think about this, so I just stick to Alacrity. I think the attack speed's good. And Last Stand because you're pretty much always going for low HP fights, and you're going to get low HP a lot and heal up, so really helpful. Secondary, boots are just the highest value thing you could ever take in jungle because you're literally getting guaranteed value from this every other game. If you take absolute focus gathering, like you're just coin flipping that the game will go long and it might not. So you go boots, guaranteed value. You can build like you don't have to build tier 2s. You can just get your items earlier, which is good. Triple tonic, they just giga buff this, so that's the only thing I'm swapping around. I used to go cosmic for more smites and like lower ghost cooldown, but
Yeah.
I played a bunch of games of triple tonic, feels insane because you get
Cool.
that skill point, helps with your E getting points in it early on.
Cool.
And then for this, I mean, standard. I've seen people go flat health, but I've been told scaling health evens out at level 6, and this is like barely any damage early with the jungle pet, so
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much my
All right.
standard rune page.
It's pretty standard.
And
Cool.
then builds, I don't think I've updated this, so just so you know. Actually, no, this is updated. Okay. So for jungle, Asher's Rift Rabadons, I think this is just non-negotiable. There's another build that you can go, which is Nashor's Shadow Flame Rabadons. You can pretty much replace Riftmaker with Rabadons, or Riftmaker
Okay.
with Shadow Flame. But I would always go like Nashor's first. Lichbane first is, it's like good at second item, but if you build it first, you're going to be really useless. And you want to be able to actually do stuff early, so Nashor's Tooth helps you a bit.
Okay, so we absolutely need that Nashor's first item.
Absolutely need Nashor's. If you're going like some weird one-shot build, you go Lich, but I just recommend Nashor's for most people. Riftmaker second into like 90% of comps. I'd say that this will just always like, it just gives you a lot more room for error because you have a bunch of healing, you have a bunch of haste, you have a bunch of tankiness. If you go Shadow Flame, right, you lose all the haste, all the tankiness. I'd really only recommend this for like more experienced people. But if you're learning the champ, Riftmaker is better. You can make a lot more mistakes. But Shadow Flame can be good. You just have to play a lot smarter. And then Rabadon's third. Situational, you can go Void Staff fourth, Shadow Flame fourth if they're squishy. Zanya's Banshees if you need like MR or something like that, or the Zanya's active. But this is pretty much standard. And then boots, I'd say probably defensive most of your games. If they have a comp where they have mixed damage, you're not too sure which ones to get, you can just get Sorks. But I don't really upgrade boots till like after second, third item.
So that's the question I normally like to ask. You're not upgrading boots until second or third item.
So you have free boots.
You're completing Nashor's and the Riftmaker and then buying boots.
Yeah.
So would you say second item is general good rule of thumb, or even third for the Rabs?
I think after second item is like ideal, but let's say I'm recalling and I have 1200, I'm buying a rod. I'm not buying boots. So if I have enough for a rod, I'm not buying boots.
Unless we have 1200 gold for rod. Gotcha. Cool.
All right. Is there anything else? Sums, I guess?
Sums, yeah. We're just taking Ghost, or?
I mean, it's just Ghost. Like, Flash is... Okay, there was a point where I was taking Exhaust, but I think now that we're tankier, like, you don't need Exhaust. But back then, Gwen was really squishy. If you, like, they picked an Assassin, you would just need Exhaust just to get one shot. I think Ghost is just best. For top lane, I go Flash always, but I don't really like Flash in jungle. I feel like Ghost synergizes really well with your red buff and red pet, so...
Gotcha. Alright, we're against one of the hard champs, so we get a good showing going for ourselves.
Oh, we got a Rengar matchup. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a good matchup then, hopefully, or a good game is what I'm trying to say. We should have a good game.
Yeah. Okay. Runes look good.
This is one of those times
so
where
far,
it's
I like your comp.
If I'm getting invaded level, let's say 3, then having the extra 35 HP is like, oh, it's something, but I don't think it's actually gonna change too much. But I think that would be like the thoughts, just for like if you're ever considering taking the flat HP, is like if you know you're getting invaded or if you know you are invading, then you would take this. Like Kindred level 2, you're always gonna go invade, or you're doing Raptors to Gromp invade. You always want to take the flat HP. But this game, I think we're just gonna go scaling, and we just do our best to scale up.
Yep.
Dodge.
By the way, like the stream, your Discord stream, like I hear myself echo. Is there a way to fix that, or do I just mute it?
No, I got you. It should be good. Actually, I'll share my league then, so you can hear the league sound.
All right, perfect. Okay.
Should be good?
Yeah. So their comp, I'd say this is like an okay Gwen game, but if you get behind, like if you get ahead, you're gonna be unkillable. If you get behind, it's gonna be really rough. But at least you have a Soraka, which should be nice.
Okay.
What's your plan for pathing this game?
You walk me through everything, coach.
Oh, okay. You want me to just... All right, got it.
I'll be asking you questions, and you gotta walk me through like what's the play, what's the plot. Okay, so we're playing in like
what side of the map are we? I wasn't paying attention.
Low master.
Are we red side or blue side?
I actually have no idea. I think we are blue. Okay.
We're blue side. So I'm going red pet here. Okay. I'm also buying a pot. I like the pot.
Right. Nice. Are you in fear of this guy or?
So I always buy. Wait, you're asking like why buy the pot or?
Yeah, the potion.
Yeah. I always buy the pot because pretty much like with the triple tonic gold, it balances it out, and like the pot is just really nice because I actually kind of like fighting around level 4 if you can fight the crab, or if you want to go for like a gank, it's nice. So
Okay.
it's not really hurting you that much. Like your buy early isn't getting changed because you have the triple tonic gold, so it's like fine.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we're gonna cover our top side. Oh,
All right. I'm going home. Cool. So
you want to ward blue and then you want to start raptors here.
should I? Okay.
You don't need a reset. Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
Just
really matter.
at like 1 minute, I'd say like 1 minute 5 ish. Ward your blue bush like 1 minute 10.
Cool. And then we'll go for this cone to hit this, or
Yeah, then we go for the cone. Yep. Then we go for the cone. We're hitting that, doing raptors, krugs, red, and then we're clearing up. And then after that, when you're clearing up, you're gonna go gromp first. You're gonna ward the bush in case he tries to invade you. Okay,
wait,
they warded
raptors. Wait, raptors, and then what?
Raptors, krugs, red, and then we're
Okay.
just pathing up.
Okay, bathing up normally. Okay.
I think.
When do I auto this?
Now, you're supposed to auto already. At
Oh,
6
shit.
seconds, I should have said. My
6
fault. My
seconds.
fault.
You're good.
Okay. Because your Q
Alright.
lasts 6 seconds, I think.
Yeah. So we're supposed to queue after 2 autos, yeah?
I just Q whenever it's up.
Okay, so queue.
I would
whenever
save
it's
your
up.
Q though for when you go to Krugs on this one.
Yeah.
So since they warded your raptors, it's likely you're gonna get invaded. I think on your blue.
Yeah. Do we smite the red buff or the Krugs?
Smite the red. I don't think it makes that much of a difference, but I usually smite the red.
Got it. Are we queuing here or are we just autoing?
We're queuing.
Got it. Okay.
So we're gonna hope Vayne gets prio, and if Vayne gets prio and mid gets prio, then you shouldn't get invaded here.
Ooh.
And afterwards, if you want, I can explain the thought process behind this pathing.
Okay. Are we going 2 points queue for the
2
clear?
points Q. Yep.
Alright, let's pray. Let's pray.
We pray that we don't get invaded. If you get invaded, it's like, it's not the end of the world, but it's kind of annoying.
I mean, I'll die. It's just fucked.
Yeah, but like, deaths don't matter. We scale. So
We'll
just walk,
scale.
like, hug the wall and E over the wall. You don't want to walk near this bush.
Yeah, I could.
And then you want to pull the gromp up. I mean,
I
actually,
see,
you
I
kind of just
see.
want to keep it here. Like, there's a
Yeah.
chance he's in that bush, but
He's
it's
in that
like,
one.
it's unlikely, I guess.
Okay, we're good. It seems like
It's,
he's
you're
not
playing Five Nights at Freddy's when you're playing this show.
Yeah, I see. You have to be really careful. So you're playing even more calculated than I thought. Go all the way around here. I see.
Yeah. So, since he hasn't invaded you yet, I think you're good.
Cool.
I'm assuming that he path bot lane. Like, I just think Rengar's typically going to start red. Assuming that he paths bot lane, but again, he could be here. Ryze is missing. Maybe he is on this crowd. I just hit the plant, and we'll see. If he's here, okay.
Oh fuck. We're good. If he's warding like this, the spot's on.
Alright. We're doing crab, and then we're running straight to Raptors.
Yeah, sounds good.
Have to defend it on the respawn. I'd hold your smite.
Cool.
Okay. You need to, like, spam ping your team to help you on this.
Yeah. Alright, if we lose this, fuck.
Honestly, you're full HP with the pot.
I'm full
you should
HP with
be
a
fine.
pot. I have Conquer as well. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's fighting this, which is good. We're gonna just do Krugs afterwards and reset.
Got it. So this is a pretty standard game so far, yeah? We're happy?
Yeah, standard game. A little lucky, I'd say, because like if this Rengar is good, I think he just invades you.
So we have to be so concerned. Like, if you're pretty much if you don't get invaded, you're a happy camper then.
Yeah, if you don't get invaded, like at this point, like I'd say the game's pretty much won.
Okay, so that's like another win con thing we want to talk about. Like if you don't get invaded, like you just win. So you have to invade
Yeah.
if you want to beat
Enemy
the...
has to invade you. Like I don't think there's any champions that even outscale you. Maybe like old Lilia used to, but I'm not anymore.
Gotcha.
We're going
So-
Blastly Wand and Amptome, and yeah, that's it. Okay. Get
Okay.
Sweeper. Perfect. I used to go. Okay, this guy's just emptying. Wait, actually,
Do we bolt it? It's worded.
secret. No, it's fine. Just clear. I was gonna say like secret tech. If I was in
Secret
a high
dragon?
lobby, I'm running straight to dragon and just
Secret Dragon? Yeah, I can see it. I
secret
can see
tech.
it.
But
So
I think
it's-
like it's like a risky play, right? We don't need to force anything.
So, yeah. So walk me through like how how Gwen likes dragons. Like, is it easy for us to do? Hard? Like,
You're slow at doing dragon, but it's really unexpected, and it's like really good if you get it off.
Okay.
There's a whole, like, I could explain this for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go too much into it
Yeah.
right now, but afterwards, if you remind me, I'll talk about it a lot. But yeah,
Cool.
dragons are good if you can stack them, and most of the time, enemies aren't like gonna do them early. So if you literally do it on spawn, it's like unpredictable.
Yeah.
That's what I do a lot in high-low.
Alright, so what are we thinking now? 30 seconds on this.
30 seconds on this. I'm thinking that we can kind
recall.
of just like, yeah, I guess we can recall. Just recall and buy Darksail, run top crab. There's like a world where you start dragon here as well, but again, like risky.
Yeah, let's just play for. Like, we'll play very standard for our resources, but you guys can see the opportunity to do this, I guess. How do you feel about your smite fighting on this champion? Is it easy, hard?
Gwen is really, I'm gonna be honest, Gwen's really bad at smiting because you have to time your Q. Okay, Echo's walking here. This could be risky. I mean, no, I think we're fine. Okay. Yeah. So the smite fighting is hard. You have to time your smite with your last snip because your last snip does like a lot of damage.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I should have showed you like the mechanics and stuff before. I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm fucking something up, you can let me know. I'll try to adjust.
Nah, you're good so far.
Okay.
Like there's like a W mechanics and stuff I wanted to show you.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be bad. All right.
Okay. So Rengar's probably on dragon here,
Yeah.
maybe.
Do we ever care or no?
But it doesn't really matter. No, just do Krogs. Doesn't matter.
Cool.
Just the fact that he hasn't invaded you yet. The way this
Yeah.
matchup works is if you get to level 6 and you buy like 1 cloth armor or you buy tabbies, then you're pretty much unkillable. Or you even just like a little bit of health from Riftmaker.
I see. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. You can hit the plant while you wait for the red to respawn, I guess.
Yeah.
See if it's up.
Sounds good.
I do always try to go for steals, by the way. Like, because most of the time you're able to get out and you'll be fine. Okay.
Get out because
We're just
your E
gonna
is
get
just
out.
so short cooldown, or
Well, because you just have your W. Your E's like pretty long early now, but you have your W, so it's usually fine. Like, you can just E over the wall, W, auto, and then like kite there for a bit, and then E away.
I see. Cool.
But yeah, I think Rengar's probably full clearing down, right? So we can just do these grubs, because we're just opposite pathing.
Yeah. I want to get level 7. Wait for Syndra conditions.
I would do the Gromp first to sequence your camps. Okay, wait, he hit the plant. Actually, there's a world where we just run dragon here.
Alright. I'll go dragon here.
Because their support's missing.
Yeah,
Their
their
support's
support's
missing, and yeah, I'm a little scared.
a little scared. Alright. I like that. So what's happening, guys, is the jungler and the support are missing. Their jungler's annoying, their support's annoying, and we don't really want to fight this. So we're gonna trade
And they have mid and top prio.
the dragon. Yeah, they have complete prio here, and our mid laner conditions aren't amazing. We're gonna use our elixir here to make this quicker as well. This is some good. This is some fucked up shit.
This is fine, just ignore him and just keep hitting it.
Yeah.
If you see Rengar ult, you might have to back off, though. I just think he's on grubs. I doubt he's here. Okay, they're TPing. Just try to get this and get out. And then, yeah. After this, I'd say we're probably... Okay, we can fight this.
Okay.
Your top camps are gone no matter what. Okay, Rengar's coming. Leave. Ping your team away. This is really good for you. If you guys all live, it's really good. You can actually kill Rengar here in a
If he
1v1.
jumps?
If he jumps. Okay, perfect. Go... I'd say just go Raptors, and then Krugs, then reset.
Recall. Yeah. The top crab is up, but
Top grab's up, but it's whatever. I think if Rengar sprints there, he gets there first. Hold tab, let's see his CS. Okay, 61 CS. I'm pretty sure a lot of his camps are up. He could go either side.
yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we're just gonna reset after. That's really good.
Get the little freebie. Get the dragon. Just feeling good.
The second I saw Rengar not taking your camps, I knew it's just one. Because, like,
Yeah.
if he takes your camps there, you're cooked, because it's hard to fight that. But since he sprints there and loses the fight, really good.
We're
So just fight
very happy.
components.
Okay.
Yeah, we're very happy right now.
Fuck you. So it's like
I
I'm never
think you
joining
really
this,
want-
right? Because I'm just like I have no ult, no ghost. I'm
No
just
red
playing
buff,
for myself.
no nothing. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so red buff is another thing to think about. Okay, cool.
With Ghost and Red buff, it's enough to run people down, or with Ghost and ult, or with like just ult. But if you haven't, you need like some of these 3 things, like Red buff, Ghost, ult. That's what you're looking for.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I would do this and then probably kite upwards and leave after.
Yeah. So prime up there.
Their support's bot, so you don't have to be too worried. A lot of the time, enemy support will like walk into your jungle, especially the higher elo you get, and they'll just completely contest you on every single camp. Yeah, we're just farming. I'd say just do these 3 camps and probably reset and hold tab. Where's the next objective? Okay, it's
Dragon.
So when you're in a position like this, I'll show you what to do. This is like a pretty common thing. When the dragon's down, the objectives are down, and all your camps are down, and you have nothing to do, you want to walk to the side that your camps are up, and then just walk into their lane and just ult them. And just kill them.
Sit down here, yeah?
Like, you're literally just going to go walk bot lane and either counter gank it or just kill them.
Right. It's a good thing to bring up. Like, no objectives are up, guys. No camps are up. What do I do on the map? I would just go down here and sit. Spire item.
Hey, Ringar's top. We're literally just going to walk bot lane and kill them.
Yeah, sounds good.
If you
Fuck
see
the
an
camp?
angle. Like, if you think... Like, if you think that they're going to walk up, it's kind of up to you. I think there's probably a chance you can kill them.
Yeah.
But if they back off after this, I would just go to your camp.
Sounds good.
They seem to be looking for
very
something.
safe.
Okay. Yeah, we can look. Look on Misfortune. You can dive this guy for sure.
Okay. I'm not sure how to make this dive happen. Just behind.
Yeah, go. Try to save your ult if you can. You might need to use it. You can 1v2 this.
Fuck. Okay.
You needed to line. So you needed to go behind Rengar and line up the ult.
Okay. So
in the queue.
Okay. Holy fuck.
Also,
Yeah.
I would have just instantly went on the Misfortune. Like when you're hitting the ward, you should just instantly ER and just like kill her and then walk away.
ER. So you want to ER her down here and I can kill her?
Yeah. Like literally just don't hit the ward. Just walk straight there and just ER and then like W for the resists under tower and then just kill her and then just walk away. I'd go straight bot here. Your Raptors are probably gone, but maybe your Red's gonna be contestable. Ping Syndra to ward your Raptors if you can.
Yeah.
Oh, she's just okay. Never mind.
Okay. So walk me through some fighting then. So I want to try to line people up with my ultimate, right?
Yes. You want to line up. You just want to put yourself in a position where you're like hitting the melee and you're lining them up with the ranged. So you want to line up the melee champs with the ranged champs so you can get like big healing. Because you see how you were literally 1 auto away? You're thinking like, okay, well, I still wouldn't have killed them. But no, if you had that extra healing from hitting your R on Misfortune, which is like an extra 200 health probably, or like 100 health, you'd have enough for an extra auto. You'd kill Rengar, you'd get Triumph, and then you kill MF.
I see. Okay. So
you need to be really optimizing your damage because there's a lot you can do if you do it well.
Okay, so we're really trying to line up as many ult targets as we can.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can fight this dragon. It is possible. I'd say it looks pretty good as long as Ryze doesn't come. If Ryze comes, then you need to back off. Or if like 5 people come. I want to look for a fight before we start it though, ideally. Because if we let Rengar walk in the bush, then it's bad. Yeah, you can kill this guy. Maybe.
Ult that guy?
Or no, we get a good chunk. That's good. We can start it now.
Yeah. So walk me through whenever you feel like I should ult, just let me know because I want to just see what you view as good ulti targets.
Got you. Ult.
Okay, shit.
Oh, too late. Now ult.
Okay.
Hey Rengar. Perfect. Go dragon.
Yeah.
Like you see there, like that's a mistake a lot of people who don't play Gwen much make. Like you see how you started walking forwards insta? Like if you have Rift Maker there, you could keep going, but the second your W runs out, you're useless. You have to run.
So no W means get the fuck out, essentially.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Until Rift Maker, I'd say after Rift you can keep fighting if there's only a couple people, right? Or if their range carry's dead and it's just melees and they have to walk close to you. But like the whole point is you need your W to force them into the range where you can actually hit them and heal. Go kill Ryze.
Okay.
See over the wall. And W early. Yep, good W. Okay, we forced the ult. That's fine. We're taking this Gromp and then we're resetting and we're giving Herald. We're just running bot.
Cool.
We're running bot through the lane, and we're just playing for tier 2 now.
Got it. Tier
Ping
2.
on the way.
Okay, and then so no boots, just buy the guys. I'm guessing.
Hold
Yeah.
top. What is their comp? Okay, you can actually get Mercs here plus an Amp Tome. I actually think Mercs are pretty good.
Amtome over Ruby.
But yeah, Ruby Crystal. Ruby Crystal's fine.
Right. Okay. So we're
It kinda
looking
depends.
for Mercs because they just have like the Rise, Karma, triple AP, and CC.
Yeah, this Rengar is bad, and their team is just
Fair.
like a lot of AP, so it's good.
Fair enough. Yeah. So the Rengar's like not doing shit this game. So
Also, I feel like versus their comp, you benefit from the early movement speed. Like you see how they don't really have many champs who are like hitting you melee range. It's all kind of like range champs.
right.
So,
Okay. So the MS is nice. I like that. I like that. Okay.
yeah, I think we're actually doing Herald here. I was gonna say give it, but like based on what happened, you can't eat over that.
It's not possible
Based
at
on
all?
what happened, yeah, it's not possible. You can eat over the other
Damn.
one, the one to the right.
Yeah. Yeah. This one and that one. Okay.
I'd say blue for your level up, then
Yeah.
we go Heralds. Should be a good fight, really good fight. You have level 11 here, no ghost, so be slow with your W. Like you want to only use your W when you need to, because the fights are gonna be hard without ghost. You actually, okay. I like this. You can look on Rengar here. Okay, we can kill Karma. EQ.
Oh my
Perfect.
god. That damage.
Hold tab. I think Rengar cleared his camps. Yeah, he did. Okay. I was gonna say, if Rengar's camps up here, I would just run into their jungle. Ignore this, just hit it. You can't do anything, remember, no W yet. Okay, now you can EWQ Rise and hit him. Perfect. I'd say finish Herald, then fight.
Yeah.
Or finish Herald, and then you can just run top here. Ignore this, just run top. Just
Yeah,
run top,
I-
put Herald down, start hitting towers.
I like this. I like this.
Because like your usefulness is already like done this fight, right? You're out of the fight now. You have no W, no R, no ghost, so we're just gonna go split.
All right.
You pretty much kill whoever comes here. Like if you go 1-for-1 and get tower plus a kill, it's like good. And we can go for a tier 2 depending on what they do. His Krog should spawn soon.
Rengar's
I'm not sure
calling,
when.
so-
Okay, Rengar's bot, we're getting tier 2
Yeah,
unless Rise
yeah.
comes. It's really important to keep tabs where everyone is on the map. Like that's what I'm trying to do all game
Let's
for
see
you. I'm trying to like
Rise,
keep tabs. Yeah, they're all bots. Like look, free tier 2, and now we have Riftmaker and we have tier 2 boots. The game's just won. So we take this wave.
Wow.
We can take the Krug so we can reset. You have a little bit of extra time, right? You can try to take his camps if they're up. They
Yeah.
should be. Nah, okay. We just reset. Go straight to red.
All right.
Actually, what do we want to do here? Get an Amp Tome. Get an Amp Tome.
Oh, I'm dumb. Fuck. Okay. So even though it's not into the Brabs. Like
No,
the
no.
Raj?
So what I do is I sit on the Amp Tome just for like an extra spike, because like this next fight is going to be pretty important, right? So maybe that extra Amp Tome will make a difference.
Okay.
And after the fight, you'll probably have enough for a rod anyways, and then you can sell the Amp Tome later on. Or you can just build into Shadow Flame.
Okay, I see. Can I make this wall here?
Yeah, you can make that. That's a kind of hard one. You can also do, you see the one to the left of you? Like that kind of big one?
This one down here?
Like
Oh, yeah.
that one. You can do that one too. It's hard. That's like the
Gotcha.
hardest one.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to look for a little kill on Rise if we can.
On Rise here. Yeah.
You can burst him. If you do your damage properly and you don't let him proc phase rush, you can 100 to 0 him.
100 to 0. Okay.
Rengar's probably around here, by the way, so he's probably in this bush or something. Okay, we can kill. Vayne has Condemn up, so just don't let him proc phase rush. That's your goal. Nice. So we're pushing this wave. Go hit tier 2 and ping your team mid. Go hit tier 2 and just ping careful mid.
So we're just fighting. Fuck the dragon? Just. Oh shit, hold on.
I mean, the dragon's like not real. We just want gold.
We just want gold.
Just keep hitting. Literally go hit the tower. Go hit the tower, I think. Actually. Okay, Echo's top. Go hit tower.
Yeah,
Hit tower,
they're
hit
all.
tower.
Yeah, they're not coming.
Yeah, I was just waiting to see if Echo recalled. He didn't. Okay, we're good. So now we're doing this, we're doing Dragon. You see, like, they can't even start it, bro. And now we just walk behind, and now you're just scary. I think they're gonna try to cheese you. Oh. Okay. I'd say kill Karma, and then go MF. You should ghost, you should ghost.
Oh fuck. Okay, I got that guy.
That's fine. Good ult. I would have missed that.
Alright.
You really need to pop ghost earlier.
Yeah, I need a pop ghost.
You can just kill this guy melee range, doesn't matter.
What the fuck is that healing? Wait, my auto's just healed like a 10 million. Okay.
Ripmaker's OP, bro. I've been
It's the
saying this for
Riftmaker
years.
too. Wait, what? Wait, what? For each second in combat enemies, you'll 2% bonus damage up to 8% and maximum strength. So I need the max strength to get the Omni, but that's still crazy.
Yeah. That's another layer of like complexity too. Like you have to play with the Riftmaker, get it stacked up, and then go for like an all-in, but yeah.
Oh, this could be...
No, you can do this for sure.
Okay.
You have your ult up in 20. Worst case scenario, they push you off, you wait for ult, and then you go kill all of them. You have Soraka anyways. Actually, she has to recall. I mean, hopefully you hit the smite. That's all I'll say. We got it. Nice. Now dip, wait for your W, ping careful, ping your W cooldown. If you have W up, you can fight this.
Okay, so
But
I need my W,
honestly,
not just
you
my
have-
ulti. Okay.
Yeah. There you need W and ult.
Ooh.
But yeah, honestly, just reset. Go do your camps and then reset, I'd say.
Okay. If they go, I'm here, but...
If they go, you can go, but I just think it's bad. Ping careful, like Rengar is going to come ult them.
Alright, so what do I do? Do I sell this now or what?
Okay, sell that and get Rod and then get your upgraded mercs.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Go top. I mean, your team is probably dead bot, but it is what it is.
It's just a whole lot of like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah, like, I mean, they're actually all dead. You're fine.
Yeah.
So I do this, and then I just push top lane.
Cool, so just like play for resources for yourself. Like as you guys can see, all we're doing is funneling gold. Even around objectives, we're still funneling like gold first. Gold first, gold first, gold first. Always.
Yep. Gold, #1 priority. Objectives #2. Always pay yourself first. That's the way I
Pay
think about
yourself
it.
first. I like that.
Pay yourself first. Because if you get the gold, then you'll always get the objectives later on.
Right.
So
You
now we're
win
just
every
waiting for
fight.
Rab.
Yeah.
Yeah. His camp
And-
should be up, like most of them. Maybe not
Yeah.
the red, but...
Nothing to auto.
Okay. We're taking mid wave after, and then we're just resetting. Like, ping on the way to mid wave. What the hell is this guy doing? I just don't know.
Okay.
Go take the mid wave, and then we're good. Ping on the way. We might need raptors, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good though. Might as well do your Krugs as well, just to keep them in sequence.
Yeah, sounds good. Wow, we're just like...
So now,
farming.
next spike is level 16. Like, you see I'm just going through, like, the list of all the spikes. Like, okay, we have Nashor's, Rift, Rabadon's level 16, level 13. You just need to go check off the boxes, and when you hit each box, it's, like, a good timer to fight. I wouldn't fight this ping team, careful. Actually...
Yeah. No, let's just like play standard. Let's just play standard.
Okay, we'll play standard. Like, you could win this just because you're fed, but if you're not fed here, I'm definitely resetting. Bye, pink, pink.
Oh, shit. That's fine.
Not too late. Pink wards are really good on jungle, in my opinion, like on Gwen jungle specifically, because the hardest part you have is creating space for yourself because you don't have TP or whatever. Or, I mean, not TP, CC. That's what I meant to say. So you don't have CC, and you can't really face check stuff, so pinks help a lot, especially into assassins.
Makes sense. Oh, fuck my E. You gotta be careful with the E, right? Because it doesn't reset.
Yeah, you need to be really making sure that you're getting an auto off when you E. I've seen a lot of fights where you just E and then like you can't get an auto off. And then you're like stuck there homeless.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm just gonna like I got my level 16 and then I'm gonna keep applying pressure. Would you agree with
You can
this,
literally
like...
1v5 their team. Like right now you could literally 1v5 their team.
Okay.
Just I'd say just for fun, just click whoever's in front of you, but if we want to win then
alright, let's have some fun. Let's push some limits on this champion. Let's push
some limits. Okay, go fight the red buff.
Okay.
Pull it like away from the bush. Okay, Rengar's
not even here.
I was like, I was confused, like maybe he's there, but no. Good. Yeah, go fight Echo here. Go fight Echo. Just don't save ult, save your ult, and then just try to smite him in auto. Oh, okay, it's fine.
I'm just trying to bring the gang to me. Come here, guys.
Okay, you have your rift stacked up. If they engage now, it's like.
I see. It takes 5 seconds for that to stack, huh?
Yep. The most important thing is getting your rift stacked before you W. Because if you don't have it stacked, then you W, then like now your W runs out by the time rift stacked. It's like okay, now I'm online.
Okay. So that's some good like There's
a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to keep in mind.
Things to think about.
Yeah, I think I'm hitting this on spawn.
Yeah. Let's ball, team. I want to fight. I'm so strong.
Oh, okay. You want to W instantly, so
I have it up for the next.
Get the debuff. No, so you don't get the debuff. You do more damage.
Oh, okay.
if you think people are gonna fight you, you always save W. But like no one's like contesting this, and even if they are, like you're.
Wait, it's like dead.
Yeah, it's dead. You smite, and we're good. You can go in. You win this. Line up. He's gonna flash. Look at the damage. Oh my god.
What? Where are they going? Where did they go?
OP. Holy shit.
Oh, he's not up here? Fuck, he ulted away. What the fuck did I just do to them?
Or you could go mid, actually. Yeah.
What did I just do to them? Holy fuck. Go Magi's ever, or what?
Yeah, go Magi's. I like to get it if you have 10 stacks. Now get Rod, perfect. And now we're just gonna go Dragon. Let's stall the game out a little bit, right? Have some fun.
Have some fun. Holy shit, guys. So I did the correct thing
there.
We're
just like 12 CS per minute, and we're just farming.
Yeah, we're so
like
farmed. So I W'd here, and then I went over. That was correct, right?
So, yeah. Your W placement and ults there were fine. That was good.
Cool. So it's like boom, and then E. Oh, fuck, I fucked that one up. I forget how it works. So, like, I've seen good players do it.
I like to EW.
Okay.
If you WE, the problem is when you click W, it centers you perfectly on it. So if you walk at all a little bit, your E range will make it like go outside, and then I'll reposition it. So EW is more consistent. Try it right now. If you EW, it's more consistent, and you can walk like a couple steps forward. And pretty much the more time you give yourself in between the E and the W, the like farther away it'll put it. Like from the farther away it'll put you from the edge.
Cool. So we'll definitely look at some combos after.
Yeah. I can show you stuff.
Damn, these guys. Damn, leave them alone, bro.
Dude, they're just ending. It's so lame.
Lame.
You just AFK farm for 20 minutes, and then you just become
You become Thanos, you win one fight, and then game's just won.
Like, when you're at that point with level 16 3 items, you can literally just 1v5 their team.
Yeah, I mean, so, like, would Grievous even change anything at all in this situation?
It literally wouldn't.
It just literally doesn't, because you just kill them. Okay, yeah, I mean, it makes sense why this champion is so powerful, and then I could see how, the one big thing, there's a few, actually there's many big things, so let's go gameplay, takeaways. So I would say one of the big things, that I definitely learned is, like, make sure in fights, make sure to line up enemies with your ultimates, and Q if possible, otherwise, champ kind of sucks, low-key.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're not intentionally thinking about lining your ultis up, like, wow, like, I don't live in the fights, and I do damage to the single target, but, like, I actually just, like, don't deal as much damage at all in comparison. I'm gonna comment this here. So this is, wand plus amp tome. Cool. Completing tier 2 boots after second item, unless we have 1,000 gold, unless, hold on.
By the way, if you plan on doing a dragon early, I would get the attack speed. I would get the recurve bow and a amp tome. But like for most people, I just recommend going Blasty Wand, amp tome, because now after they did the mini rework, you have a lot of scaling with your like AP now. Like your AP scaling's got buffed a shit ton.
So you said
recurve is faster clear on the dragon in your camps.
So if we are doing Drake, we are planning 5-in flip, take recurve plus amp. Is that right?
Yep.
Cool. So massive emphasis on camp respawns. Game is won if you are not invaded and you continue playing for gold. Cool. What other big things? There was a timer that I felt was like, wow, like at this stage of the game, like the game was unlosable. So it's Nashers. Constantly play for item completions. Ooh, this one was a big one. The split pushing pressure is unmatched.
Yeah, split pushing
on
really
the champion.
okay.
We broke 3 turrets, 4 turrets, I think, because we also booked the bot tier 1, or maybe I know we booked the bot tier 2. Yeah, bot tier 2, top tier 1, top tier 2, and we just absolutely crushed their turrets. Do not, after you blow your load, ultimate plus W.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm crafty with the words. Alright, after you blow your load, leave the fight and go split push / get resources. Okay? So I think this is a big thing you emphasize in these fights. Where it's like, oh, I used everything, especially my ultimate. A key thing is ultimate.
Yep.
I can't fight anymore. I love that piece of information because it's like people don't know when they can fight or when to stop fighting, and it's really crucial. When you don't have your W, get the fuck out of there. You don't have your ultimate, get the fuck out of there. Another one is think about stacking your Riftmaker takes 5 seconds of combats. Then utilizing W after. So I think that encompasses a lot of what things we might have missed earlier on. Anything else you would want to bring up from the gameplay takeaways that we just had?
I'd say like the thing is, this was really good overall. This is like really good, except the early game. I feel like we didn't get a good example of like what's actually gonna happen because like this Rengar played really bad early and he didn't invade you. I feel like if he invaded you, that would just be like a lot more of a common circumstance. And like how you would
Cool.
react to that is you would just either try to invade him back on the other side, or you could just like it sounds bad, but like I would literally just go take my laner's farm because it's like we
Cool.
need resources one way or another.
So let's just like picture. Let's draw this out of like this guy invaded me here. I full cleared up. I did the correct path where I like hugged and then I eat over and then he's like invading both of these camps. Let's just
Yeah.
say this is the world that happened. What am I looking to do? Or let's actually just make it the worst case scenario. Let's say I fucking die. Let's just say
Yeah, you die.
this guy's here. I walk here. This guy has a ward. He prepared. He jumps me, and I'm fucking dead. What do I do?
So the question is, do you have mid lane prio and do you have bot
Okay.
lane prio?
So do we have mid lane prio? Do we have bot lane prio? Okay. So the question always seems to be, what is the game state? Period. And this is why I always emphasize information in my coaching, in my gameplay, and everything. Guys, you cannot solve invades, you cannot solve anything without information. As you can see, Ninki is constantly being like, where is the Rengar? Where is the Rengar? What's his CS? What's his items? The amount of times that Ninki had to prompt me to hold tab and look at the map, it shows like well why champion proficiency is so relevant, because I normally have no problems with that, but because I don't play Gwen, I'm too focused on Gwen. Okay? If we have mid or bot prio, walk me through it. Let's say we do. We have mid and bot prio. What do we do?
We're running straight into enemy jungle and we're just doing their blue and gromp and leaving. Because I'm assuming the prio won't last forever. So we're
Yeah.
just taking their two camps, if we can, getting out. And that is like ideal situation. Okay, this is what me and Zerzo always get flamed for, but in the worlds where you don't have mid prio, you literally just walk mid lane and you make them get prio. Like you just walk mid and you hit the wave and you give them prio and then you invade them after. Like you have
Cool.
to
So
do that or else
let's say
you
it's
just won't be
even
able
mid
to get
lane
back
here.
into the game.
Let's say
Okay.
we're even, okay? Let's say the wave is centered directly in the middle of the lane, and it's like boom boom. The wave is here. Walk through mid, guys. You heard it here first, and just push the wave. S10, what was it? S9 Graves Tarzan, like Tarzan method, like
Literally Tarzan mentality.
this literally Tarzan method. Like guys, if their teammates don't get you prio, sometimes you have to force prio when you get invaded. Now, there is a catch, and I will always say, like he mentioned it, like Ninki's getting gotten flamed for this before. I feel like in lower elos you might get flamed for this. If you communicate correctly, it should make sense to your teammates. A huge part of what's also happened, and I'll just put this as like a relevant thing. We were told, this is just like a Ninki advice, Ninki gameplay coaching. We were told to get a lot of different pieces of information and to constantly ping. If you guys remember, I'm gonna go to the VOD here. If you guys remember earlier on here in this game, no, where the fuck are we? Earlier on here in this game, I think it was the first Raptor sequence. Look at what Ninki is asking me here. He's like, yo, you need to communicate to your team that these Raptors are really important for you to play for. And throughout the entire game, the entirety of the game, we are being told that we need to communicate to our teammates. Communication is probably even more relevant on this champion because of how I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like if you lose like one or two camps because you don't communicate ahead of time, your game is just fucked. I feel like if I lost this Raptors, my game would be fucked.
I spam ping like so much. I bet like the website you show, there's like a website for it, but
yeah,
if I'm playing top lane, I'm pretty much full mute and I don't care because like top lane doesn't matter too much. But when I'm playing jungle, you are literally like the center of the entire game. So if you fall behind early, you're just out of the game. You have to constantly spam ping every single play that you're doing. Like you literally just like spam pinging.
Yeah.
My Raptors come fight this or like go invade here. I don't know if the website's gonna be high because like when I play top, I don't ping much. But when I do play jungle, I'm just spam pinging.
Do you have a separate jungle account or no?
I haven't been playing jungle much, so
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Like
fair
my
enough, fair
main's just
enough.
D-ranking because I'm playing top for fun.
No,
But
no, that's
yeah.
completely fair. That's completely fair. 4 days ago, 12, 5, and 6. Let's see if this game shows. Yeah, yeah. So like even here, you can see the difference where it's like, okay, not pinging much, whatever, 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 and then boom, the one jungle game, 12, 5, and 6. We have like 2 times the amount of on the way pings.
Yeah.
So you could just see like there's like a level of thinking when you're trying to optimally win your jungle games where you have to fucking communicate. So it's like if you properly communicate to your teammates that hey, like I need the mid prio so I can invade, there's a much higher chance that they're not going to be that upset at you and run you down. But if you don't communicate, chances are they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Is he brain dead? I want to int this guy now. Let's lose in peace. And if you communicate, you can maybe prevent that. But ultimately, either way, getting information and communicating is crucial in dealing with any circumstance given like presented on Gwen. My question to you is like, okay, I know someone out there is gonna be like, man, Perry, like I just keep getting invaded on this champion and I just never know what to do. So do you have any like general pieces of advice other than, you know, we gotta get the information, we gotta force prio, we gotta try to cross like trade back some camps? Is there any other like 2 cents you can give to someone because your gank threat's not really strong and people get like frustrated? So like what can you is there any like piece of advice there?
So my biggest piece of advice is your early pathing should be preventing you from getting invaded, which is like the biggest thing, right? Because like let's say like I always start Raptors 90% of my games, and I'll explain why by the way for that specific game as well.
Cool.
But like for the Rengar matchup, so he can invade you on your camp level 1. If he walks into the red bush, he could kill you, right? So if you start red buff, there's that chance. And not against Rengar, but typically if you start like blue buff against Elise, for example, or Talon, they'll just like 5-second rule you. Any or Viego as well. Like any champion that can start Raptors will just 5-second rule you. And this happens like literally every game. So I stopped starting blue. Wolf starts okay, but I think typically you just start Raptors. It's like the safest, most guaranteed pathing. The only risk with Raptor start is that you get invaded on your second Raptors rotation. Again, which is why I told you to like spam ping it. And even if that happens, you could just go to their Krugs or their Raptors, depending on where they started. So
Right.
I'd say make sure your early pathing is good. And then good rule of thumb, you know how I told you to go to Gromp first and go to Krugs first? Like always skip your buff, do your buff last because it's safer. You can get your ward up and put your ward in the bush too. So like let's say you're pathing down, for example, and you go to you're going like to red side. You do Raptors, then you literally E over the Krugs wall, and then you just ward your bush because there's a high chance they'll just like 5-man invade you. I remember a guy I was coaching, I told him to do that, and then like literally 2 seconds later, their entire team showed up in that bush and he lived, and then he got the red buff after. So
Cool. So
yeah,
just to
good usage of your
emphasize
wards
this
early.
emphasize this last point. If I am doing Raptors full clear up instead of going to blue buff as my 5th camp here, we are going to the Gromp, guys. Okay? This is our 5th camp. Okay? And on the flip side of things, if we are clearing on this side and we're going down, again, Gromp is our 5th camp. And then if for some reason, well, let's say you start the Wolves and you do this, and you do this, and end up going to the bot side, instead of doing red buff as our 5th camp, you can go around, or like this, just go to your Krugs and do not start this, because you can get invaded here, and you just absolutely don't want to do that. That camp makes complete sense. And just to make sure everyone's following and understanding the 5-second rule and what this invade normally looks like, if you start your blue buff, okay, the enemies can Raptors to invade you on your Gromp. Okay, Raptors to invade you on your Gromp. And your game is disastrous, especially on Gwen, it feels. If you get invaded again, your game is fucked. But if you drop that board right at 1 minute, 105, right? 105 is probably better. A little later.
Yep.
105, then and you start your Raptors safely, what happens is you'll see the enemy potentially invade you. So let's play it from the blue side. We start here. Let's say he does invade us, so he shows at around 150. What are we doing? So he shows here 150, level 2, and we're finishing with our Raptors. Do we invade back? Do we just clear our camps? What are we thinking?
Okay, so if you see them level 2 doing Raptors to your like Gromp, right? Raptors to your blue, I'm usually just copying the same pathing back and doing it. But the thing is, you won't see it right away. Like
Right.
you'll
So
see
I'll be
see
like
them
here.
like show on your blue probably. Yeah, yeah. You're like
I'll
on
be
your
like here.
Krugs. You see them show on the blue. So then what you do is you just finish your red buff and then you E over the wall and you try to do their blue and Gromp. Because chances are they probably won't contest you. Like usually when they're doing that pathing, they're just gonna like sit on the same side of them. Like they're just gonna split map pretty much. And then after that, it's like chill. You can just go into their jungle. Their support might check you. You might end up dying, but like as long as you get the 2 camps, it doesn't really matter. Like as long as you're getting your camps, it doesn't matter.
That's something I want to highlight. So we go 1, 2, 3. We go over the wall here. We take 4, 5. And if we die, you heard it here, guys. It's chill. Why would you say it's chill? I've heard you mention this a lot. I heavily emphasize not dying, but it seems like as long as you're getting resources in the early game, you're like, oh, I'm chill with dying because I'm getting stronger. So walk me through that a little bit more.
So, in my opinion, literally nothing else matters than on Gwen than like your gold and your levels, and I guess the objectives to some degree. But if you're getting golds and XP and you're dying, like it really doesn't matter as long as you're just staying even or ahead gold with them. But the thing is, I just don't recommend this to low elo because doing that, it's like really hard, right? Like only higher level players can just recognize the right timers to take good deaths. So that's why I'm not recommending low elo people to just go int on repeat and get camps. But like you'll see me and Zerza will literally die like 12 times in the game and be up gold on them. It's
right.
Insane.
So in essence though, like let's say you are trading 1 kill for 1 kill or 2 for 2, and you're dying. And you are getting the kill, or you are getting the camps, you're getting the resources. The essence behind Gwen is as long as you get those resources, you will be able to carry later on in the game, especially once you get that Nashers and that Riftmaker. I think that's a really important thing to understand. That like, don't kill yourself, but let's say unfortunate things happen. Don't be depressed that you died once, twice, 3 times in the early game. As long as you're getting some resources throughout the early game.
Exactly.
Cool. And then I will have to say, I didn't emphasize this, guys. If you're AFK level 1, right? And you're not doing anything, you are likely going, like, there's a much higher chance you'll get invaded, much higher chance, like, the game looks bad. You need to be actively pinging a lot. This champion, actually, I'm realizing, requires you to communicate a good amount because you are so susceptible in the early game to just getting invaded and getting shit on. I would argue most level 6 champions are like this. Like Evelyn's similar to this, Siobhan is similar to this, but Gwen is similar to this. And a really big reason why I think Gwen is even better at communicating is because if you have your teammates, let's say there's the 4-minute fight here, if you have your teammates with you, with that Conqueror and your teammates, and you're level 4 on Gwen, I think you can actually fight this if it's like a 3v3, like versus playing Shyvana or Evelyn.
Yeah, you can. Gwen's level 4 is really strong. Your level 3 is like, your level 3 is weak and your level 4 is strong, which is weird. Like most jungle champs spike at level 3, but because Gwen, you're going 2 points Q, you don't have W.
Right. So let's also emphasize this. We are going 2 points Q for the clear. Awesome. All right. Anything?
Wait. Can I say one more thing?
Say everything, bro. We want the experts' advice. Okay, we want everything.
So, little bit of a side note, but the best way for me to pick up on jungling and like, you know how I'm like spam pinging and stuff, right? And I'm gathering all the information. The easiest way to do that is by playing full mute, because I feel like a lot of times people rely too much on their team's pinging and stuff. So for me, the fastest way to improve with Gwen is just literally playing full mute, and if you need it, you can unmute your team's pings, but I'd say try playing with them off and trying to gather all the information yourself. Because if you can get good at gathering the information yourself, you'll just be better like at making decisions without being influenced by your team too much.
I actually like this. I might rip this off you, man. I like this. This is some secret tech to force you to learn. Now, I will argue that having your teammates pings can help you like win games because they're gonna give you information about your laners, information about like their item spikes and whatnot. But that's also in essence like cheating because it's not you figuring that out, it's them giving it to you, it's them presenting you the answer. So this, if you want to like work hard on your skills and you want to get better information gathering, I'm gonna have to prescribe this to people. Now, I like this. I like this advice big time. I think this is great. Because yeah, you have you and yourself only. So if I'm pathing towards top lane, I'm not waiting for my top laner's ping. I have to look. Otherwise, I'm fucking my game. I have to look. Okay, but what some people do is that they're just waiting for teammates' pings. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, it's awesome. And then I think a big thing is no distractions from typing, no distractions from like from annoying pings because you're weak early. I think this is
Yep.
also a big thing. You're playing a scaling champion. You probably can't gank much. You won't get tilted as hard when your teammates start losing their minds. I think it's really beneficial. Um, I love this. I love this so much. Any anything else that you want to bring up? Because I have a few more questions.
Specific to that game, I think that was pretty much it. I'd say like your ult timings were a bit like
Oh,
you were being too patient with your ult. Like I am really aggressive with my ult. Like I will always just kind of like spam it off cooldown to look for
cool,
angles.
cool.
Especially like in the early mid game. Late game you want to be more like consistent with it. Like you want to be saving it till like you're actually gonna go in for the fight. But in the early mid game, you're using it mainly as a slow and like utility just to like get your damage off on them quick and kill them. But yeah,
Cool. So
that's the only other thing I'd say.
using ultimates early is fine. Using ultimates early in fights in the early game, early mid game is fine. For the slow, oh, this makes
Yeah,
sense
like
because we have the Nashers.
like for the slow just to run people down.
Utilizing the Nashers plus Q plus base auto damage, or plus E auto damage.
Yep.
Cool. And then would this change in the mid late game?
Yeah, pretty much. Like early game, your damage is centered on your Q and your autos, so you're just using your ult as a utility for like I guess the healing a little bit, but mainly just for slowing people, getting on top of them, and then chasing them with your E. But then when you go into mid late game, your 2-3 items, your ult becomes like a nuclear bomb, and you just need to like make sure that you're saving it for a big lineup on like multiple people and just using it for damage. But your R1 is always going to be utility. R1 is utility, and then R2, R3 is like big damage.
R1 is always used for utility. Slow / repositioning. Cool. It's E then W.
EW, R is like your engaged combo, or
So
EWQ.
okay, we'll talk about more about this in a second. I want to
All right,
jump
yeah, I'll get on
back
the practice
to
too after, yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna invite you to a practice. So we're gonna go together, and then we're both just gonna play Gwen together.
Got it.
Cool. So, what I wanted to talk on was you asked me to buy a Dark Seal at around this timer here because we had nothing to recall for. So, to me, this pushes me back for my Nashers. But I want to hear your thoughts. Like, are we always going Dark Seal like pre-first item? Is it because I had 350 gold? Are we looking for that Dark Seal early on?
So you had perfect gold for it.
Uh-huh.
Typically, I actually don't recommend Dark Seal on jungle
Okay.
until I'd say it's good with Rift because like the health will help your Rift Maker damage as well, like later
Okay.
on. But I recommend getting it after first item. Like I'd usually go
Yes.
Nashers then
Yes.
Dark Seal, but if you see an opportunity, then you can get the Dark Seal early. In this game specifically, you see their comp; they're like full assassins, so the Dark Seal helps a bit, a little bit
Cool.
of extra health early on.
Ooh,
Usually, I recommend people to like rush it on top lane because the health. But I feel like
Yeah.
on jungle, you tend to be fine. But this game specifically, they're pretty like bursty.
So let's look at this, guys.
It's a little bit of health. It's like 40 health.
It's a little bit of health. It's 50 health, so that's a third of a ruby crystal. So it's
And you
like
get AP.
and you get AP. It's something to really think about. Like a ruby crystal gives you 150 HP, and an amp tome gives you 20 AP. So you're getting what is that? 3/4 of an amp tome and a third of a ruby crystal, and for 350 gold. So it's definitely like a strong item, but like Ninki's saying is like you want to normally get it after your first item, unless you can really use that extra HP, or you're really hard snowballing, or you have that perfect gold amount. But generally, I would say this is a great rule of thumb for AP junglers. Normally, is like buy that Dark Seal after your first item, because most AP junglers, once you hit your first item, you are past like the early game like struggle, and then now you're gonna be able to actually kill things and be actually able to do things. So that's when you can actually kill people and then stack the Dark Seal. It's a little different for some champions, specifically recently what we did a collab Pentalist, a little different on Nunu. I feel like Nunu is just like you're able to get so many kills anyway, so you want that Dark Seal. Like Gwen, you're not expecting to gank 20 times in the early game. You're expecting just farm. You're not really fighting much. So yeah.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Anything else that you want to add before we talk about some combos?
Oh, the dragons. I want to talk about that.
The dragons.
Last
Okay.
thing. Last thing. Okay.
Let's look.
So this is like the theory that I have, right? But pretty much I'm just like in high elo, I'm literally just hitting every single dragon on spawn and just playing for like objectives to win the game. Because I feel like in high elo, objectives are super OP. And I think about it like this way: grubs don't really matter as much, but each dragon you get pretty much stalls the game an extra 5 minutes. And in high elo, that can be insane.
Mm.
So
Okay, so I would say that like that in itself is a very helpful note for people in lower elos too. Um, I think let's phrase this in a way like you want to stall games as long as possible on Gwen. So you get your items, you get your levels, and I think what this also means is like back to the overall thoughts on this champion. If you're the type of player that doesn't like playing 30-minute games, I don't think this champ is for you. Would you agree to this?
honestly,
30
I
minute.
think if you get good enough at the champion, you're ending the games in like you're getting a lead every game consistently. Even
Okay.
in high elo, I feel like I can get a lead very consistently and end the games, or at least be strong enough to just start like kind of taking over the lobby after like 15 minutes. But
Damn. All right.
there's a
All
lot
right.
of ways you can play. Like you can play like an early game champ as well. You just have to be really good at generating that lead and like knowing which
Cool.
fights to take and like when to punish enemy jungle. But
Okay.
I think it's actually spiking around like 20 minutes most of the time.
Okay. So we're spiking around 20 minutes, but I guess
With
it
two
and
items.
like with 2 items. With 2 items, I guess like the essence that I want to like ask you though is like, okay, let's say I'm like I'm not a good player. I'm bronze, but I really want to play this champion. I really want to climb, and
Yeah.
I just don't want to set the expectation that like you're gonna win the game at 20 minutes if you get your 2 items. Or what tends to happen is like, oh, I'm playing a early game strong champion, and I like don't get a lead. Or let's say I'm playing a scaling champion and I don't get a lead and I fucked the early game up. Like we're
Yeah.
happy to scale the 30 minutes onward, right? Like we're happy
Yeah.
to play a long game.
Then in that case, like you're fine. Like you're just waiting until 30 minutes and
Right.
then 3 items. You're
3
just completely 1v9.
Cool. Cool. So I think the reason why I bring this up is because there's champions like Kale that like yes, you can optimize it early and you can hard win, you can stomp, but at the same time, like when you play Kale, you know what you're signing up for. A scaling game. You're not playing Akshan mid lane where you can just travel the map, traverse everywhere, and do whatever the fuck you want. You're not
Yeah.
playing like this you're not playing Lee Sin in the jungle where you can win any duel, win any skirmish because you just finger check people. You're not playing these champions that like, oh, we can just do anything we want in the early game. We're gonna be really strong no matter what because our champion's kit is just that broken. Like Gwen is like we need to be okay with the early game going wrong and we learn from it and we can still win the game because we scale hard. But I will mention this like dragons in higher elo. Every Drake we take gives us more time to scale in the game.
Especially if you have 2 smites. I'd say even in lower elo, if you're like full clearing and you know your top camps are defended or whatever, or they're down, and you have 2 smites up, I would just always hit the dragon. Because like the worst case scenario, enemy jungle comes and you can just E over the wall and you're fine. And like maybe you can even like try to smite battle and then leave. But most of the time, 2 smites, I'm hitting dragon instantly. So if you save some smites, then boom, free dragon. And if not, then you can just chill, AFK farm, and don't worry too much about it until higher
Cool.
elo. That's when you want to prioritize objectives more. I think grubs and lower elo are really strong. So I try to play for grubs and lower elo. In higher elo, I'd lean more towards drags, since people contest grubs a lot more, in my opinion.
Cool. Makes sense. You said they contest Drake's more in high elo or Grub's more in high elo?
Grubs more in higher elo. I feel like people kind of ignore the dragon, just look for early leads in high elo.
Cool.
So
I
you
like
end up being able to sneak dragons for free.
Cool. All right. I think I have all my questions answered. Let's jump into this practice tool real quick, and then chat
All right.
while we are doing this practice tool. If you guys have any other like follow-up questions that we can bombard the expert with, now's the time to ask, so I could be looking at them and telling them to Ninki as we wrap up here.
Take flash, by the way. Take flash. I want to show you flash stuff too.
Cool.
You're not usually going to take flash, but if there ever becomes a meta, there's a couple mechanics. The first thing I'll say is that if you have good fundamentals, then the mechanics on this champion will be easy, other than the W. That's the hardest one. Like, I notice while I'm watching you play, you're doing fine, right? You're weaving in your stuff. It's mainly just about, like, autoing and moving in between your stuff. Like, as long as you're doing that, that's, like, pretty much the best way to combo. Like,
Okay, so
autoing
as
and
long
moving
as
in
we're
between your
autoing and moving, autoing and moving, autoing and moving, queuing and autoing and moving, okay?
That's like just basic fundamentals. Like, if you have good fundamentals, you'll be good at this champ, in my opinion.
Cool.
And then, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, I'll start with saying, a lot of the times, I'll hold my Q to, like, after I can slow with my ult. Because if you can slow with your ult, then it's, like, a guaranteed land. Because they're almost rooted. Like, your ult is 60% slow at max level. It's pretty much like a root. So you want
Okay,
to like ult into Q if you can.
So
It's, like, usually the
pretend you're comboing me here. Pretend you're comboing me. Let's just walk through you comboing me. I see. Okay, so you're making sure you
So
get
I'm making
that
sure I can get my
slow.
autos in Q. You can sneak in like an auto or two, I think, before you Q as well, because like your slow lasts a while. So now try to do it on me.
Okay, so what I'm looking to do is, I see.
Like that, and then you're kind of just like running down.
Right.
But-
Okay.
And then depending on like how many people there are there, like let's say I'm in a 1v1 and I know I don't need my W, I'm like saving it for the range champs. You can do that. But let's say their range is instantly there. I'm engaging like this. EWR, the most common way to engage. Auto Q, and then just like keep weaving and stuff.
All right. Let's talk combos.
It's like a burst combo.
Let's talk combos. Let's talk. So we want to use our. I think I emphasized this earlier in the early game fighting. Okay, right here. Fighting. Let me bring this up here. Fighting and combos. So, use the rank 1 is used for utility slow. Do not use your Q before the slow. Generally don't use your Q before the slow. Also consider your red pet slow as well with ultimates. Consider your red pet slow as well with your auto attack. We want to really line up the center of your Q on Gwen, right? This is very important.
Center of the Q applies your passive. So if you miss the center, it doesn't apply your passive as well.
Cool. So that did like no damage versus more.
Well, I'm like
damage.
pretty tanky, so
You're
if you like
tanky,
stacked it up, there'd be a big difference. Because the way it works is like if you Q once, right? Let's say I have no stacks and I Q, it's gonna apply my passive twice, right? But let's say I have 4 stacks in Q, and now I hit you in the middle, it applies passive 6 times. But if I had 4 stacks on Q and I missed it, it's gonna be like a lot less damage.
Oh yeah, that did like nothing to me. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to make sure you are aiming at the middle and you're definitely getting them there, and that's why the slow is just so important. Which also makes sense why red pet now. Okay.
Yep. Blue pet is also fine. I should have mentioned that. If they're like heavy ranged comp, then blue pet's fine. But like I personally just feel like the better you get, you don't really need movement speed as much.
Cool. So let's walk through that combo again. It's EW, well not Q first, but like EW. If it's a ranged target, you're EWing, Ring, Qing.
EWR. So EWR, right, is the basic. The next level to that is like, this is a little burst combo, like EWR auto Q. So like, and then now you can like follow them with your like autos and Qs. That's typically how I'm engaging.
Auto attack Q.
Yeah.
Cool.
That gives you time to stack up your Q as well. Let's say you have fully stacked Q. It's fine to do this, right? It's fine to do this. And then you can auto R and then like run them down and weave stuff in.
Gotcha. Alright. Is there any...
typically it's EWR.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'll say one more thing. Q and E. So like you have QE versus EQ. People ask me this a lot. And honestly, I couldn't really figure out like when to do which one for a while. It was kind of just like a feeling. But I think I have it down now. It's like, let's say... Okay, so if you QE, it like locks you out. Or no, if you EQ, it like locks you out for a bit, right? So like let's say you just want to go for a little poke trade on someone and get away. If you EQ and let's say they start walking into you, well now you can't get away, right? Because you're locked out. But if you want to go for like a little unpredictable trading, you're like QE and then just like instantly kite back,
so QE gives you like options, but if you EQ, you're forced. Right,
so EQ is like forced to go in. Yeah.
I can Q and then decide to go this way actually. So let's say I'm in the middle of my Q cast and then someone shows up there, I can leave. But if I decide to E and then Q, it's like, oh
you're
fuck,
committed.
I'm committed.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, Louise, fuck. Okay, cool. That's great to know. So, Q into E gives you more options, in the fight to back out / reposition. E into Q locks you into going directly, like locks you into going in. Awesome. Cool. Now
after this, by the way, I want to show you like secret tech. So you're gonna lock in Warwick after, but go on.
Okay. But come to the Baron.
Okay, Baron.
So what I'll see, I'm on the other side. What I'll see people do is somehow they're like they're like over the wall here and they have their W set up like that, and it's like, man, I don't know what to do against this. So how do I set this up as the Gwen? Is it like E then W or yeah, like that?
It's E then W. So
So
pretty
it's-
much what I do
Uh-huh.
is I literally just stand. It's
Like,
actually crazy how
it's
perfect you get
crazy
it.
how
like you
broken
literally
it-
can't
yeah.
walk in there. It's so insane. But like
So-
you stand a bit farther away from the wall. Like if you stand perfectly at it, you saw like there's more room.
Yeah,
right?
there's
You
a
can
little
walk in
room.
here.
Yeah.
But it's always just EW. And it's hard to explain. Like I can't explain it because you literally just get a feel for your fingers with it. You just have to practice it. Because if you,
So
it
you
depends.
need to E
like
first. You need to E first.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you E and then like look, I can E and then like wait a bit and then W and it like changes how
I
how much
see,
distance
I
there
see.
is. So you
So
really have to just play around with it. I have muscle memory.
You
I don't even know.
really need to lock down E plus W to make your W look broken. Okay, it's
Yeah.
E then W. It's not W then E. I feel like intuitively I want a W then E, but
That's the issue with WE. It always recasts it. If I W and I walk literally one step forward and then E, it moves it.
so why does my WE reposition it? Oh, it's so weird.
Your E
Okay.
has enough range to move you out of the W. Also, small thing by the way. We didn't really have any angles for the game you played, but something to keep in mind is you can literally click your W again and move it. So
Huh?
you don't need to like walk out of it. You can click your W again and move it.
Oh shit!
Nobody even knows about this. It's crazy.
Yo,
And there's so
what?
much stuff you can do. Like
Wait,
I
you
bet I
can
pull up a
you
clip.
you can recast your W to reposition it, even if you don't walk out of your W. This is why we need the experts, guys. Like, what the
I feel
fuck
like a
is-
lot of people don't know about this, and it's crazy. It's so useful. So, like, let's say I'm like going in, right, and then I get my damage off, and then they're like coming forward. I can just reposition and edge again, like that. It's insane. So you can just like walk backwards, move.
Oh,
it
he's
again.
in my range? Oh, psych? No, you're not.
Yeah,
I've never seen
It's
anyone
really,
like,
really
like
insane.
optimizedly use this, but it's nice to know this was a thing, because I never knew, bro. I played against the champ so many fucking times.
I
but
didn't
cool.
know for like the first 6 months I played. By the way, like the 6
Yeah.
months I played this champ, I didn't realize till like much later. But yeah, that's
Right.
OP mechanic you can do.
Alright, well, I think we have like most of the basic ideas on this champion down.
Wait, last thing, flash combo. I
Oh,
mean,
flash
this is like
combo.
whatever, but
Let's look.
if for jungle, you're not usually taking flash, but there's a couple things you can do. You can do EQ flash, right? And I like to flash the second snip in, right? Because the first one doesn't do much damage. Your first snip does like no damage. Your second snip does a lot of damage. So you flash the second snip into them like this.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you can also do R flash, right? It's like I think I messed it up there. But so look at the bar filling up, right? You see the bar filling up on your hotbar? Like when you click R, it says needlework and then it fills
Yeah,
up for like a
needlework.
second.
Yeah.
So you have to flash as that fills up. If you flash after, then it just goes from where you were.
I see.
So you can do like ER flash, something like that. Oh yeah, and also you want to be hiding your ult animation with your E constantly. So you can do
What?
RE. Like as the bar fills up and you move
Okay.
your E, like it'll start from there.
Okay.
Like look, if I am here and I just click R, right? It won't reach. But if I'm like here, oh I messed it up. But if I'm like a bit farther back,
Yeah, it'll
It
move
goes
it.
way
Okay,
farther.
so
so it goes from like where your character is standing, pretty much.
think about
After the bar
hiding
fills up.
your R with your E. Cool, I like that.
It's
Alrighty.
also, you can kind of you can hide your R with your Q as well. It's not perfect, but like if you EQ and then you don't auto, like see how the R goes out and there's just no animation. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
I don't know if that's actually useful, but sometimes I do it.
it's interesting. Okay.
It's just like
Yeah.
a good way to hide your R animation. That's more useful in top lane. I don't do it much in jungle, but yeah. That's pretty much it. I mean, EQ flash, you can do R flash or ER flash.
Gotcha.
That's
All right.
it. You can also flash with your W too.
That's cool.
But sometimes if you flash out of it, like sometimes it'll just disappear. So
I
yeah,
see.
you can make
So
it travel a long distance.
It
if
give
do
me a
it right.
little. Okay. All right. Awesome. Do you want me to?
That's
do you want me
pretty
to,
much
to
it, I
do the
think.
Warwick thing or?
Yeah. I want to show you, like, just the importance of getting good at going to the very edge of your W. Invite me again to practice tool and like pick Warwick or Urgot. You choose one of those. What you're gonna do is you're gonna ult me when I say go. All right, go.
Okay.
Oh wait, I messed it up. Okay, go like a bit closer.
Ah. What the fuck is happening?
It just goes through. You have to be
Wait.
like, you see how if I'm like one frame off, then it'll work, and like one frame off, it won't work. I've done this in ranked games before, by the way.
Like, what the fuck is this interaction?
With the Warwick ult, it's hard. You can do it with Urgot E, like a lot easier. But yeah, it's insane.
What's happening? Like, what are you doing to make this possible?
What's happening? The only thing I could think of is that Warwick ult hitbox doesn't check behind him anymore. That's what they changed. So his ult hitbox doesn't check behind him. So if you're, I messed it up. But if you're like at the edge of your W, it'll like go. Warwick goes into your W and it's like, oh, Gwen's immune, and then just goes past you. Since like now he's already past you and it doesn't hit the back end. So any ability that doesn't hit the back end of the hitbox anymore, it'll just go through you. So like Urgot E, Warwick ult. I think you can do it with Cassante W as well. But yeah.
It's so weird. It's
you
so weird.
You can also do it with Nunu Snowball sometimes. You can do it with Nunu Snowball as well sometimes. But yeah, that's
all
just
right. That's cool.
it. This is like the hardest one to pull off.
That's like true Gwen. Like if you guys want to really learn Gwen, I mean, Ninki's the guy to go to. He makes good content as well. So if you want to know how the fuck to do that, he probably has something that will teach that. But all right.
Yep.
Cool. So if you were to give 3 key pieces of advice to anyone that wants to climb on Gwen, I mean, we have so much stuff, but if you were to just 3 big things, what would your 3 key pieces of advice be?
My first one would definitely be focus on gold generation and farming and just like not falling behind. If you can always stay even or ahead with your gold, you're pretty much going to be in a good spot no matter how bad you are at the champ. If you can just get good gold consistently, you will carry. So like focus on your CS a lot. I recommend for top lane 7.5 CS per minute, for jungle 8 CS per minute minimum.
8 CS minimum. You guys heard that. Cool. What else?
Second piece of advice, W usage. If you didn't take away anything else from this, take away the fact that the W is literally just the most insane ability in the game. There's so many random mechanics, and you'll learn all of them like the more you play, like I do, but there's just so many insane mechanics you can do with it, and really focus on using it when you need to and not just like using it too early or too late. A lot of people I'll see will just like instantly W when there's no reason to. Like if you're hitting a tank, there's no reason to use your W, but you want to use your W when the range champs like start coming in and like threatening you. So if there's no threats, don't use W. But if there are threats, or you know there's going to be range champ soon, then you can use it preemptively.
Gotcha.
And then last thing, line up your abilities. Just really important thing. You line up your abilities, you do more damage, you heal more. It's really good.
10 times more damage. Awesome. I think this encompasses everything great. Like focus on gold. Your W is really important to figure out and learn. So either watch a lot of resources like that are out there, or just keep practicing. Line up your spells, your Q, your ulti. The AoE is not really balanced. And then yeah, I would say guys, like really big on the gold generation emphasis. Like you need to figure out how to split push. You need to figure out how to get turrets on the side. You need to figure out how to play for yourself. And then following all the other pieces of advice, I think these 3 definitely encompass it all. So yeah. Is there any like last comments, shoutouts, remarks you want to make before we wrap up here?
Subscribe to the Perry Jungle YouTube channel and like the video. There you go.
He said it for me, guys. But awesome. If you guys want to check out Ninki, I'll have a lot of his resources linked below. He streams, makes YouTube content as well, and then he has his own dedicated Gwen program. So yeah, that'll be it for the video, guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and take care. All right. Good shit. That was awesome.
That was good. I think I said a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to say, but like I never really do jungle coaching, but there's like so much depth to it.
There's depth, yeah. This is a lot of good stuff. I think a lot of the Gwen players will appreciate the video that comes out, and then man, I didn't figure out a format to include these notes somewhere. Huh.
Yeah.
It's like I have the Kindred one, Nunu one, Wukong one, and now Gwen. I don't know where the fuck to put the notes. But yeah,
you took some really good notes. I liked it. Yeah. Are you gonna stream after this, by the way? Because I'm ending, because I was live for a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna be up for a bit. So.
All right, got you.
Alrighty.
I'll raid you. Bro. Have a good one, bro.
Sounds good. Take care.